What's up, everybody? I'm Andrew Steele, and today I want to talk to you about oxidation removal and the best way to wax your Gelcoat or fiberglass rig. This rig is a 2016, but as you can see, it's already lost its sheen. It started to get oxidized, and there's white chalkiness that's coming off of the front of it. This coach is in a covered storage, so that definitely helps prolong the Gelcoat life, but even in a covered storage, some parts aren't covered and are exposed to the UVs, which are going to cause the Gelcoat to oxidize. I did do detailing for this customer before, and he consulted me before buying this coach, and I told him that he should definitely get a full body painted rig, because if not, he's going to have to pay us to do circles around the coach like it's a racetrack with the wax and the buffers. It's really tough to keep Gelcoat in good condition, especially in the Arizona sun, and the decals will deteriorate over time no matter what. They're not a permanent surface. They have at the max a 5 to 10 year lifespan, and then no matter what, they're going to start to deteriorate, and the longer you leave those decals on, the tougher it's going to be to bring those off, and the more they may bond to that Gelcoat surface and leave shadowing and all kinds of stuff. So if you do want to take your decals off, I recommend you do it sooner than later. The longer they stay on there, the harder they're going to be to come off. People call me all the time and ask me, how much is it going to cost me to wash and wax my 34-foot fifth wheel or Class A? And the first question I ask them is it Gelcoat with decals or is it full body paint? The full body paint is going to be a lot easier to work with. It's going to hold up a lot longer than the Gelcoat. And in my opinion, it's worth it to spend the extra money on a rig that's fully body painted, because in 5 to 10 years, it's still going to look good. It's not going to look like a Gelcoat rig does after 5 to 10 years. If you did end up buying a Gelcoat rig and are trying to bring it back to life, I'm going to share with you a few of the secrets and tricks that I've learned as a professional detailer and someone that's brought a lot of these back to life. Now, I usually try to stay away from these jobs because they're so difficult and time consuming, and they consume products. They go through our pads, our buffers. They wear me out. When you buff a Gelcoat, your shoulders are just toast when you're done. So I try to stay away from buffing Gelcoats. This rig, I'm doing a favor for the client. I'm just buffing just the front end. As you can see, the side walls still have a sheen. We've waxed this coach regularly 3 to 4 times a year since it was new. It's a 2016, and then it's also in covered storage, as you can see up there. So that's definitely helped prolong the finish of this coach, but the front end is starting to oxidize. So I'm going to show you a couple tricks at how I'm able to remove the oxidation. So there's a few different types of products that you can use. Today I'm going to use a dual action polisher with a foam finishing pad. This isn't super aggressive, and there are a lot of different ways to do this, but this is the way that I've found to get the best results, the easiest way. Now, I'm gonna also use a cleaner wax. There's several different types of cleaner waxes out there that you can use. This is the one that I'm gonna use today. It's a Carnauba cleaner wax for mothers. And any cleaner wax on a foam pad with a dual action polisher, and I'm going to take about 6 to 10 passes, doing a small area at a time and wiping it as I go. I want to make sure we're getting a really good look and a really good before photo. So I've got some of the cleaner wax on my pad, and I'm going to stay at a low speed. I don't want to go too high. The Gelcoat is really malleable, so if you spin the buffer too quickly, it may leave swirl marks that are hard to get back out. You'll see that I'm making passes both ways, up and down and side to side, to make sure that I'm working it in all the way. So it's really bringing the shine back to life here, but as you can see, this is really a time-consuming process. I spent a lot of time just on that one little 12-inch by 12-inch section, and for us to bill what we're able to bill per man hour on a wash and a wax on a large rig, we would have to charge a lot of money to do gel coat restoration, and no matter what I do to this rig, that is going to come back in 6 months. So I can get it looking good right now, but is it really worth my time to spend all this time polishing out the front end of this coach just for it to look good for a few months? This client was willing to pay, but it's not a good investment in my opinion, because I'm gonna have to keep coming out and you're gonna have to pay me for a few hours of work just to polish the front cap. And you'd be better off spending that money getting a full body painted rig. They'll save you a lot of money down the road and having your detailer buff circles around your coach. Big Tony, do you like doing gel coat restoration?
It's not bad, but it's just one of those things where it's really tedious. It's just a lot of work, a lot of passes, but we get it done when we have to get it done.
I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more RV related content, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.